Joey here, and I thought I'd share a cool story with you because I just got off just got finished working with a client on his email campaign stuff, the back end stuff, and it kind of relates to a story that I want to tell you with two very different results. So, like I said, I just finished kind of helping this guy build out his campaigns and some of his campaigns, and I find that a lot of us we invest in assets outside of marketing. And I think that we need to start investing in marketing assets. And this is the reason why, because this guy has a couple of things that he could or should be marketing on the back end to make more sales. And that's kind of what this story relates to. And the story I'm going to share with you, I heard from Jay Abraham. And it kind of goes like this. There's two people that are in the same business, and the business really doesn't matter, but I'll tell you what it is anyway because it relates to the story. But just know that you can apply this to any business. Now, the dudes' names are Tom and Harry, and that's just the way it goes. So Tom he's a business in cubic zirconias. He saw an opportunity in cubic zirconias, right? And he's a great copywriter. So what he did was he used his talents, wrote this huge ad, a full-page ad, put it in the Los Angeles Times. All right, the ad did very, very well for him. Pulled in $30,000, and at the end of the day, he made $3,000 profit. Now, Tom is one of those guys who looks at the front end only. He's focused on how much money he can make off the top on the front end. So he only made $3,000. So what Tom did was he just wrapped it all up. It wasn't good enough for his effort, and so he wrapped it all up, packed it in, and shipped off and did something else, wanted to look for something else. Now, Harry, on the other hand, he put an ad in the paper. He's not as good of a copywriter as Tom was, but he still put the ad in the paper. Cost him $30,000, brought in $28,000 of sales. Harry now is in a position where he's lost on the front end. But it doesn't stop there. This is where the twist happens. And this is where you have to look at your business, because most of the sales are always going to happen on the back end. So what Harry did differently than Tom was, first of all, the packaging of sending out a simulated diamond package, which was in a very cool looking jeweler's box, with the velvet on it and all that kind of stuff, like a really good looking box, even if it was just a cubic zirconian, right? So he sends this out, and Tom, on the other hand, sent out the same diamond in just a really crappy looking cardboard box. Okay, so the packaging alone cost Larry or Harry a lot of money. Point is, when Harry sent out that product, he sent it out with a follow-up letter. It gave the prospect the opportunity to upgrade their diamond at that point, upgrade to a better, more expensive diamond. And so the follow-up was where all the money happened. So here's the deal. From losing $2,000 on the front end, as Harry stuck to a marketing plan and not just, I'm going to sell this front end thing and see how much money I could make, but he had a plan in place. Even if he made money on the front, he was still going to do the back end. And what happened was he went from losing $2,000 on the front end to making $25 million in the first year. Now, I'm not saying that whatever you do, you're going to make $25 million. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that you need to focus on the back end all the time and invest in the assets of marketing on the back end, because that is where all of your money is going to come from. Yes, you might make money like Tom did on the front end and make a couple $1,000s, but a lot of times those front ends are lead generators, or they are liquidator type of campaigns or liquidator type of marketing campaigns where you're just trying to get your money back. And sometimes you lose on the front end, but if you have the assets in place on the back end, that's where you're going to make up all your money. So there's a cool story for you. I told that to my client today and said, listen, I just heard the story from Jay, and I wanted to share this with you so it'll help you understand what this is about. So you can do the exact same thing with your business on the back end. Remember, put your assets into marketing. Build out your back end funnels. Build out the marketing that you can continuously talk to your customers. And I'm not talking about, badgering them with sales. In this instance, this was a sales type of discount offer, a really cool offer that was very hard to pass up, and that's why the marketing worked. That's why the sales went from minus 2,000 to 25 million. Okay? Thought I'd share that with you. Hope you're having a great day. Talk to you soon.